gets the next 4 fastest times. Here we go. Running from Mount Vernon Nazarene, allegedly, will be Justice Paul Doan. We'll have Kaylin Dockwiller, Friends, Josiah Bolden, St. Mary, Brendan Irwin, Indiana Wesleyan, Stephen Ott, Northwestern College, Nick Bernhagen, Milligan, Tim Thacker, and Concordia's Calvin Rode. It is Indiana Wesleyan and Stephen Ott with the lead. Ott with the lead in this 1,200 meter portion of the DMR. Ott with the lead as these athletes finishing up the second lap of 6. Friends now with the lead. Milligan, Doan, Indiana Wesleyan. That is Milligan moving in front with Tim Thacker. Thacker out front. Thacker, St. Mary of Kansas, Brendan Irwin in second. Milligan, St. Mary, Indiana Wesleyan. Doan running fourth. That's Milligan. Tim Thacker, Indiana Wesleyan coming on the outside, and Ott. 3 laps down. 3 laps. So they're halfway through this 1,200 meter leg of the distance medley. Milligan still in front. Indiana Wesleyan now makes a move. Stephen Ott moves up to second for Indiana Wesleyan and the Wildcats. Milligan, Indiana Wesleyan, St. Mary, Doan, Concordia running 5th. That's Northwestern's Nick Bernhagen moving into 6th place right now for the Red Raiders. Milligan, Tim Thacker in 1st. Indiana Wesleyan 2. St. Mary's has fallen off into 3rd, Doan 4th. Concordia 5th, Northwestern 6th right now. Milligan, Indiana Wesleyan, your first 2 teams right now in the DMR. And I believe 1 more lap to go. 1 more lap to go for this 1,200 meter. St. Mary has the 2nd fastest time coming in. Indiana Wesleyan the 3rd fastest. It will be Milligan in 1st after the first handoff. Indiana Wesleyan 2nd. Doan making a charge. They will hand it off 3rd. Neck and neck with St. Mary. Concordia Northwestern next. Bernhagen will hand it off to Wyatt Pryor. The Raiders' talented freshman, Mount Vernon Nazarene, Luke Couchman. And Friends, Dektrick Edwards. Indiana Wesleyan in the lead now. Charlie Young takes over the lead ahead of Milligan's Ethan Pfister. So it's Indiana Wesleyan now leading. Milligan in 2nd. Wildcats, Charlie Young with the 400 meter carry. And now he will hand it off to Weston Kundo, the 800 meter leg. Milligan will hand it off to Austin Walker. Doan in 3rd. This is Rams and Dindy. Northwestern, Wyatt Pryor will hand it off to Josh Van Dusseldorp. There's your lead runner coming down the home straightaway, Indiana Wesleyan. Weston Kundo,
get moving, come on.
800 meters, leg, Milligan right behind. Those 2 teams have been the front runners since early on in the first carry. Indiana Wesleyan and Milligan running 1-2. St. Mary and Doan 3 and 4. Concordia Northwestern running 5-6. Van Dusseldorp closing the gap on Concordia.
Keep working, come on. Let's go, Christian.
Indiana Wesleyan still with the lead. St. Mary now making a run. Luke Skinner. Wesleyan, St. Mary, and Milligan and Doane. Those four teams are up front. Off that lead pack sits Concordia Northwestern right now. Top two teams in each heat advance. St. Mary now with the lead. Luke Skinner, the senior, with outstanding carry here. Milligan second, Indiana Wesleyan in third, Doane fourth. And St. Mary will have the lead as they get into the final, the anchor leg. Jonathan Bowen for St. Mary. Milligan's Nathan Baker. Doane Alec Wick. Indiana Wesleyan Landon Miller. Concordia Camden Sesta. Northwestern's Ian Wiersma. Mount Vernon Nazarene Colin Gaines. And friends, Joshua Sorensen. St. Mary is your lead team. They just completed one lap of this mile, the final leg of the DMR. St. Mary, Milligan, Indiana Wesleyan, 1, 2, and 3.
St. Mary's in Kansas came in as the number 2 seed. We misidentified that earlier in the race.
Doane running fourth still.
St. Mary's Kansas, Jonathan Bowen.
So St. Mary, Milligan, Indiana Wesleyan. Those are your top three teams. Doane in fourth, still within striking distance. Concordia running fifth. Northwestern sixth with Ian Wiersma. There's your leader, St. Mary of Kansas, Milligan, and Indiana Wesleyan. That's the front group. St. Mary. Jonathan Bowen has completed his second lap.
St. Mary's of Kansas, Milligan, Indiana Wesleyan.
Bowen of St. Mary with the lead. Being chased by Nathan Baker of Milligan, Landon Miller of Indiana Wesleyan. Doane Alec Wick, don't fall asleep on him. Talented senior for the Doane Tigers, still within striking distance. Those are your top four teams. St. Mary, Milligan, Wesleyan, Doane. Concordia, fifth. Northwestern, sixth. St. Mary's still in the lead. First heat of the DMR. Top two teams advance to Saturday's final. After that, you got to hope that you get into the top four times after that. It is still St. Mary with the lead. Milligan and Indiana Wesleyan right there. Those three teams have separated a little bit. Doane's Alec Wick in fourth. St. Mary, seed time of 10:08. Second fastest in the DMR coming in. St. Mary, Milligan, Wesleyan, Doane. Still the top four in that order. 3 laps remaining. Jonathan Bowen of St. Mary. Bowen for St. Mary, Landon Miller of Wesleyan, Nathan Baker of Midland, and now Milligan moves in front. That's Nathan Baker making a move. Indiana Wesleyan has moved into second. St. Mary now third.
2
2 laps to go. Milligan's Nathan Baker in front. Landon Miller of Indiana Wesleyan. Now Miller of the Wildcats. Indiana Wesleyan moves ahead. Those 3 teams are way out front right now, battling for the top 2 spots. Wesleyan. And it'll be St. Mary, I think. Oh boy. I think we got a lap and timing mix-up. There's a little bit of confusion on who's done and who's not.